Hello everyone, this is Mr. Po and we will take a look at this aquarium because yesterday there was a maintenance session which I barely made just because I didn't feel really good and I was quite depressed. I don't know even why, but it affects everything that you do, right? So let's take a look. This time I didn't trim any plants. Maybe now I'm regretting this because they obviously hit the surface right now. But you know what? I have decided to let it do its thing for now because sometimes when you do it, the plants just grow and hit the surface and then they start to slide like this. And they really look so good, that they are just able to grow, be beautiful. Then you can trim them and replant them and they will look much better rather than cutting right now and they will be all scraggly. And yes, it is being constantly, hit by corridors, and that's why we have some murkiness in water all the time. Well, the angels are growing, and soon I will rehome those too, because, the biolote is visible. And we also have some blackbird algae. But you know what? It stopped growing after some time. So you see it has this whiteness to it, which means that it is retreating. There was some on some stones. I do not see it right now. Well, the buses, they are adapting quite well. The rotala as well. Super red. I'm adding some fertilizers once in 2 days, once in 3 days, right? And I do not know why the blackbird algae appeared. Maybe it hitchhiked on new plants. Maybe it is just because I overdosed the fertilizer, or maybe something else. So I don't know. Well, in terms of the aquascape itself, nothing has changed. Everything is just the same. And I wanted to show you the backlight right now real quick. As you remember, the backlight uses this panel at the back. And we have a wire here which fell down, this one. So you need an adapter, 5 volt adapter. So I will switch off the filter temporarily. By the way, this Atman filter is really good. It has a lot of volume and the flow control is good. It's not that noisy, easy to maintain. So well, old media is inside. I think that the media is like, I guess, several years old. As I remember, the first setup, which had this, this scape and some of those plants and the filter media, it's like, I think 3 years or 4 years old, right? So let's find the adapter. I think I left the adapter here. So let me just, use that one. It's a very simple Samsung adapter, old one, right? Now it will be a little bit tricky to do with one hand, but I will try to do it. Well, you have this adapter, so you just insert into this, and then you can plug in straight into this another adapter, right? So, and now I will show you the difference. As you can see, for example, right now it is without an adapter, so the background is kind of dark. But when you switch it on, it suddenly becomes illuminated. The only problem with this is that all those, stems are visible more when they are backlit. And you see the film itself, it fell a little bit down, so I need to readjust it or whatever. I'm just too lazy to do it. This filter has very fine media and it just polishes the water. Well, that's about this aquarium, right? Let's come to this Lone Wood aquascape. By the way, this wall of plants, as you can see, I added some autumn vibes here, those leaves, because I ordered those in autumn and they came only in December, but that's fine. The winter vibes will also do good. So let's switch on the light because I haven't switched it on yet. You see corridor again, stir up the surface. We have a lot of cryptocorynes right now all over the place. The fish are acting crazy, maybe because of the water change. Yesterday it was like almost 60% of water change. Well, and I do not plan on removing all of those plants because it just looks really, really good. But what I want to do, I want to raise this wood a little bit higher so that it has more of a diagonal direction. Well, about this, there has been an adventure, because you see I have removed all the guppy grass. I just left a little bit because this plant is just, I hate it. It is so uncontrollable. You just put it and in a week it occupies everything. So I just replaced it with hornwort, because even hornwort is not that fast, So well, other plants, I'm very happy for this carpeting action happening. We have 2 antlers, 1 guppy and some shrimp, and because of the abundance of plants, I even stopped seeing the shrimp. But now I do see them, here and there, which is awesome. Well, that's it about the updates. Well, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. This was short, to the point. I just wanted to share something that I've been doing. And to be honest, yesterday I barely finished, as I've said already. All that because I just didn't feel well. I didn't feel good. I also was, my mood was very low, and it's still kind of low a little bit, But I'm happy, I'm satisfied that, they are all clean, the tanks, because, it was time to do something about them. Usually I get away with maintenance like for a month, sometimes even a month and a half, just because, they are somehow autopiloting. As you know, the tanks have been sitting for like several years, so they have the cycle going, right? Itself. But aesthetically, sometimes you just want them to be cleaner. The algae comes, the water quality still is worse a little bit, gets worse, because nitrates do not go anywhere. So that's why I've just got down to it, and I'm very happy about that, of course, right? Because now they look really good. Well, thank you so much for watching. Take care and have a good one.